You know, woke up this morning, saw just some headlines about CNN people getting arrested, and the Minneapolis police are supposedly maybe they already have made an apology, or they made an apology. They were supposed to have a press conference, maybe do it in more detail. They also made a statement, or at least some division did, that, oh, once we got their credentials, we let them go or whatever. And then they have the guys getting arrested on TV. So that just shows what kind of chaos is going down there, because that's usually not a good move. Um, but it's also normal. The police do not like the press in these kinds of chaotic situations for reasons that are understandable from the police's point of view, but they just have to deal with it. Freedom of the press. People get to see what goes on. Yeah, it gets a little messy. We get to see what sort of mess that is. Um, Now, the thing is, what I would say is this COVID stuff plus this rioting together, there's some side lessons. First of all, people talk about the pitchforks when the people take the pitch. This is the pitchfork, right? It's not really pitchforks. It's the fact that there can be this rioting and out of control. So on the COVID side, I think we should all take away, like, if there was ever a general strike, we see who the essential workers are. And we know that if there was a general strike, among the poorest workers, they could cost us 3, 6, $10 trillion just by doing that in a sustained way for a couple of months. And this is the kind of reason why we shouldn't make that happen. We should see that dynamic just from the operation of regular society. You can see that this is the case, and that's why people deserve living wages. Now you could be frightened, oh, or else they'll burn us with pitchforks. No, it's the right thing to do, because to do otherwise is to pretend they're unimportant, and we know that this is who keeps society going. But people don't want to do that. They often want to wait, or they think maybe their grandkids can deal with, once the working class is unmanageable. That'll be on them, or whatever. And that's also what we're seeing in this Minneapolis situation. It's terrible to have people destroying the neighborhoods. There's the old canard of, oh, they're destroying their own neighborhoods, and all of this stuff. That's true. There's innocent people that don't even want to be a part of this protest per se, or even if they do, they don't want their neighborhoods and the businesses they frequent and their neighbors that may own some of those businesses. They don't want this chaos, and they're stuck in the middle of it. So that's true. It's a terrible thing. But here's the situation. You have Colin Kaepernick and a million other examples. He's kneeling to try to start this conversation. That's unacceptable too, right? And he has to get fired. Why is he doing that? Well, he says he's doing it because of the stories like this one. No, he's doing it because he hates the veterans. He hates America. What other reason? Because that's the calm way. That's the not burning down targets way, right? And a lot of people want it both ways. They want to hate on Kaepernick's peaceful forcing of the conversation into the public dialogue using popular sports. And when they ignore it, they also want to ignore this version of the protest. And really, you have to deal with it. And that's the spectrum. You can deal with it because a guy kneels when you're trying to watch a football game, making you think of police brutality when you just want to watch a football game, and you can engage then. And I would say that's the easy positive side to engage on. Or you could just ignore it until people go batshit crazy and cities get burnt. But there is no alternate universe where it's just inappropriate to speak about the grievances of your dead cousins and whatnot. So anyway, that's today's dispatch.